Gary, to talk about this speech. Money, 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 right? It's all how you spin it. What about the state of the budget? You heard Nilo and other Republicans chime in and say, yeah, but it's not getting the full picture here.
No, we're going to hear a lot more about that tomorrow, as Steve references, when the governor releases his budget. But make no mistake about it, I really saw tonight's State of the State, Governor Newsom's last, as his first speech of the 28th presidential campaign. He started and ended it by talking about, quote unquote, the carnival of chaos at the national level. And you heard him do some of that there. But he interestingly sort of highlighted some things that Californians know already. He talked about, for example, housing prices being, quote unquote, California's original sin. Affordability is going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem for Gavin Newsom going forward because, as he said, energy prices, which are skyrocketing for many Californians in a variety of ways, are, he called it, the new egg prices. Remember all that, right? Almost $10 a dozen. So, guys, it's a mixed bag for this governor as he goes out and gets ready to take his message out on the national hustings.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we have to touch on the protests, too, that we're seeing. We've seen them in Minneapolis, now Portland, and we've seen some of our own right here. So many coming out against ICE, especially after the deadly protest in Minneapolis, the mayor there having some choice words. So what are the challenges ahead? Because we know both lawmakers and law enforcement will have problems.
Yeah, they're going to be significant, guys. I mean, that's no mistake about it. You know, when you have something like the sad impacts of Minneapolis, there's no getting around the fact it's going to be more difficult for ICE agents, it's going to be more difficult for elected officials, and it's going to be more difficult for communities who already are experiencing tensions. And, you know, nobody can really see in the crystal ball where this is going to lead, but when you put thousands of people out on the streets, you know, eventually, as they say, even for local law enforcement, something's bound to happen, and sadly it did this week in Minneapolis. So I don't really know what we can say additionally going forward, except that the job of dealing with ICE agents is not going away, and it's especially problematic, as you point out, Marley, in cities where, frankly, to begin with, they weren't welcome.
Right. Exactly.
Tension was already high. So let's talk about midterm elections now. Name familiar to us, West Sacramento Mayor Martha Guerrero announcing she's running for the newly redrawn District 6. So she faces tough competition. As we know, some big names already in the mix. Should we worry, or should she worry rather, about name recognition?
Well, the thing about it is, look at the folks that are already up there. Richard Pan was formerly a state senator. You know, he's well known in that area. Tenho, of course, Sacramento County DA. He's also somebody. This is going to be a real battle. And this is what's interesting in these new districts, guys, that we're not, of course, are not going to be at all, in some cases, like the former districts. It opens up races. In this case, you know, typically you're going to have in a typical district, the incumbent or somebody who's represented that district before, they're going to be the odds-on favorite. That's not the case here. I think this is going to be wide open, and it's going to create a lot of intra-party, that is, internal conflicts politically that we haven't seen in this area for a long, long time.
Can I sneak one in to end how we began with the State of the State and Governor Newsom, how he delivered it, where he delivered it? I mean, there was obviously some pre-planning in terms of trying to look presidential, correct? In terms of, instead of just over Zoom or YouTube.
Yeah, you don't want to start a presidential campaign with a 2-minute YouTube video, right?
Certainly
You
not.
want to do it on a podium where you have lots of potential for lots of campaign commercial clips.
Right.
Lots
of applause.
And when you have him starting it and ending it with something to say about the president, well, hey, we're setting it up,
Yeah, it sort
right?
of tips your hand a little bit, didn't it?
I would say so. All right, Gary, thank you.
Of course.